Welcome to Math with Huang. Today we're going to continue on factoring, and we're going to be factoring trinomials. Trinomials is a polynomial where you have three terms, but there are two types of trinomial factoring. I call it type 1, which is a trinomial in the form of x squared plus bx plus c, or we say the a value is equal to 1. And then there's a type 2 trinomial, which is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, where a does not equal to 1. And I'll be talking about this type of factoring, type 2, in the next video. This video is going to be focusing on the first type, the type 1 factoring. So what do? One, you recognize this is a trinomial, three terms, in the form of x squared plus bx plus c. So you have a number in front of the x, and you have a number by itself. So what you do is you put the number by itself, we call the c value, on top, and the value in the middle, the b value, and we put it at the bottom. And then we just play a little game. This little game is you're asked to find two numbers, which product is the top number, and the sum is the bottom number. Sometimes it's very easy to pick out those two numbers. Sometimes it's a little trickier. Anytime you find it a little trickier, what you have to do is look at the number that's on top, 2, and try to do a factoring tree. Like, what are the factors of 2? Well, in this case, it's easy. You can only have one set of factors, 1 and 2. Now, being a product is positive 2, you can have a +1 or +2, a -1 or -2. Which one of those two am I looking for? Well, I want a sum to be +3. So that means it has to be +1 and +2. Because +1 times +2 will give you a product of 2. 1 plus 2 would give you a sum of 3. So what do I do once I found those two numbers? Well, once you found those two numbers, you're really done. All you have to do is fill in the answer. In order to get an x squared, x and x must be in the front of the bracket, because that's how you make an x squared. What goes in the back of each of the two brackets? Well, this two number. You put +1 in one of them, and you put a +2 in the other, and you're done. Because x times x give you x squared, 2 times 1 give you the 2, and then here you do FOIL, outside and outside, that's 2x. Inside and x, that's 1x, 2 plus 1 give you the 3x. And there we go. Well, let's try another one. Okay. X squared plus bx plus c. This is in the right format. It's a trinomial. So I'm going to put the c value on top, put the b value, right? Be careful with the sign, at the bottom. This is the product, and that's the sum. So what two numbers will do that? Well, if you're unsure, again, take a little bit of time, write out the factors of 8. It's going to be 1 and 8, 2 and 4, not divisible by 3, so that's it. Now, 1 and 8, it doesn't matter what combination you do, plus or minus here, you're not going to get a 6. So you know this is not the right pair. Well, what about 2 and 4? Well, 2 and 4 is going to make a 6, but it's not going to be -6, right? So what can I do? Well, if this is a -2 and that's a -4, then I would make a -6. So this pair would work. And -2 times -4 would also give me +8. So the two factors would be -2 and -4. And now I can fill in my answer. Two brackets, x and x, because that's how I make x squared. And then -2 goes into one bracket, -4 goes into the other bracket. Okay, we'll try one more. C value goes on top. B value goes at the bottom. We look at factors of 12. That's 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4, right? And then 4 and 3. So you know that's all the factors you have. Now, I see a product being negative. So that means one of those two has to be negative. One is positive, the other is negative. Now, how do I make a 4? 1 and 12 is not going to make a 4. 3 and 4 is not going to make a 4. A 6 and 2 can make a 4 if I do 6 minus 2. 6 subtract 2 is 4. So that's going to be a plus 6 and a minus 2. So a product of negative 12 and a sum of positive 4. Negative 2 and positive 6 are the two factors that I want. So simply write out the answer then. 2 brackets, x in the front, because that's how you get x squared, minus 2 in one bracket, plus 6 in another bracket. So this is how you factor a simple trinomial in the format of x squared plus bx plus c. Thank you for watching.